You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet. And
hi.
Welcome.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey, Internet.
You said Internet, but I thought you said Dave.
Hey, Dave.
It's weird.
Davernet.
It was weird.
Inner Dave.
Oh, the Davernet is. We don't talk about the Davernet. Davernet is my subreddit where I catalog all kinds of bugs in toenails.
Love it.
Toenail creepypasta. All the stories end with an inside the bag were toenails. And then I get freaked out and stop. I talked about toenails when I was drunk on that stream. I don't know if I mentioned that.
No.
On that Ghost and Goblin stream. Apparently I talked about how my thick ass toenails, I can't cut them unless I soak them in the tub.
I didn't know that about
They're fucking
you.
thick, man. They're like Earl Sinclair's fucking toenails, man. Seriously, dude. If I could grow them out and like really, really long and curve them up underneath my foot, I wouldn't need to wear shoes. Yeah. I drew up the schematics. That's also Davernet subreddit.
The blueprints to Shoeless Dave.
Patent pending. Yeah. Don't take that. That's mine. I need it. I haven't been saving for retirement. I need this to fan out real bad. Some of that's a joke. I'll let you guess which. How are you, Tyler?
I'm good.
Good. I'm feeling pretty weird today.
Yeah, perfect.
It's my third energy drink.
Oh, okay.
That's my third energy drink today. And Davy Poo is running on 3 hours of sleep.
I was about to say 3 hours of sleep, 3 energies, and a heart condition.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Documented heart condition. Did I tell you the last time I went to the doctor? He was like, I don't hear anything. Should be fine.
I don't hear anything. Do you accept love? No.
No, I don't. That's how I protect my heart. Excuse me, doctor. How do you protect your heart? Do you enjoy your work, doctor?
We're two old guys playing old games.
That is the show that we do.
What we're doing now, currently, we do different lists and ideas and things related to retro video games.
Gossip. Talk about boys.
Gossip, yeah, girl talk.
Is Chris Evans gone from the Marvel universe?
Well, of course, I was filming Kenna play Mario Odyssey, and I was filming that just in time to hear Brainy Jr. and Minecraft AJ argue over Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans no longer being signed on to Marvel.
I don't want to spoil anything because I know you haven't seen Black Panther yet. I know like a bunch of our people probably haven't. But man, I'll just say they're not building up Chris Evans.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
So that's as non-spoilery as I want to go. Fuck it. Ultron shows back up in Black Panther.
Cool.
Yeah, and they fucking they just skateboard. They don't even fight. They just skateboard. It's kind of like they do this like Tron thing, but instead of light cycles, they have light boards. And then they start the first annual Extreme Games of Wakanda.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And who's the power behind the throne of all the technology in Wakanda?
I'm not answering that.
Steve Urkel.
I already know. It is. But it's Steve Urkel. It's not Jaleel White.
Got any vibranium?
It's Steve Urkel after the spaceship he was on crash landed in Wakanda. It's actually, spoilers, Black Panther is the continuation of Family Matters. That might be true. Go see the movie. It's really good.
That's what we say.
Go see the movie. It's very, very good. That's not a joke. It's very good.
Well, we are playing through the NES Classic as brought to you by Treasure
Mondo.
Goblin Master Mold Mike Lanham.
Mondo Mike.
And today we are, what do we play? We're in the ends.
So we're talking about the classic Shinobi for Sega Genesis.
To quote that actor from Pirates of the Caribbean on The Wizard, Ninja Gaiden.
He was in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
I know the guy you're talking about.
He's the not the one with the eye. with the glass eye, but the other pirate.
Oh, that guy was from The Office, the British Office.
The guy with the glass eye, yes.
Right. The vastly superior version of The Office. Hey, Martin Freeman's in that. Black Panther. It all ties back.
That's true.
This is also actually, spoilers, not only just a continuation of Family Matters, it is also a continuation of The British Office. At some point, I don't know if this means anything to anybody, but at some point in Black Panther, Martin Freeman does meet John Krasinski. And a warp in reality opens up, and that's when Urkel steps through.
Well, John Krasinski was supposed to be Captain America.
I know, right?
So in that reality where what's his name is Marty McFly, John Krasinski is also Captain America.
John Krasinski was supposed to be Marty McFly?
No, there was originally another actor that filmed like part of the movie and then dropped out, and Michael J. Fox took over.
Nick Nolte. I just
yes,
looked it up.
There you go.
Confirmed. Nick Nolte, you heard it here. You know who else likes to make shoes out of toenails? Nick Nolte. Allegedly. I don't know if that's true, but that is a thing that I would believe.
I think I saw a romantic comedy where he did that.
Yeah. What was the name of that one? Nailed to a Cross. It's a religious romantic comedy about toenails. Nick Nolte plays a preacher, and his vice is eating his own toenails and making things out of them. Have I gone too far with this?
No, nope. Just making some show notes.
We haven't said what we're going to talk about because I've been a big old motherfucker. I've been
I said Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, you're right. You did say Ninja Gaiden. And then I got like off on that fucking like Office crossover. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. It's a game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help hook it up.
But before we get to that, Dave, I was trying to think of intro ideas, and I have a story that ties into Ninja Gaiden that I'll get to.
Excellent.
But first, I was just thinking, like, wouldn't I have stories? I feel like we're out of stories. We just have, like, find a question, just have a conversation.
Yeah, let's have a conversation. That's what podcasts are about.
So I was looking on, yeah, exactly. I was looking on Ask Reddit.
What is Ask Reddit?
It is a subreddit where people can poll the population of Reddit.
Okay. Dear Reddit.
Yep.
How does my penis look to you?
I feel like that's also a subreddit. Like rated or...
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be. Yeah, no, that 100% has to be.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a really good idea. I feel like there needs to be a place where
I can judge penises.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, right. Number one penis judge right here. Next TADPOG shirt. Number one.
Judge David.
Judge David. I sentence this penis to a life sentence.
You could look at penises on Twitch on your iPad.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. I could just comment. I never show the penis.
No, you're just.
But I just describe it. And just see, because it's like I don't stream on there anymore. Let's fucking burn it down. Let's just see how long we can fucking push this until Twitch is like, you're done. You're done. You just described something on your iPad as looking like if the Joker were in the army and he painted his helmet purple. You're done. Your Twitch channel is over. And it's like, fuck you. I'll just start Davy Poo Electric Boogaloo. That's my second channel.
Perfect. Love it.
And I'll talk about dicks on there. You fucking banned that channel? Guess what? I'm coming back.
He's become infamous for your penis subscribing channels.
I'm like Bebe's kids, man. We don't die. We just fucking make a new channel and start talking about dicks there. That's what Bebe's kids is about, right?
Basically.
Man, I need to be sleep deprived and hopped up on energy drinks more often.
No, now's good. I don't want you to die.
Yeah, fine.
Once a month we can do this.
Fine. I'm not on drugs.
Are you okay?
No. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Could you
if you're worried about Dave, please comment on the episode that you're worried about Dave.
You should be. You should be. Your concerns are founded. You heard what I want to do with my toenails? Come on. Man.
I'm profoundly sad.
I can't be cured.
You hear? I mean, I'm masking it right now.
You probably can't even tell. Silly.
Oh, but the last Reddit question.
Remember when the podcast got sad? Sorry. Ask
What is the shallowest reason you have bailed out of a date or relationship or getting to know somebody?
What's the shallowest reason that you've constructed to talk to somebody?
Or like if you've been on a date, what's like a shallow or interested in somebody or talking to somebody and a shallow something happened that's very shallow to turn you off and you're just
like something
nope.
they did?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Have you been thinking about this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So it's not fair that I sprung it on you.
No, I do it all the fucking time. Would you like me to go first?
No, I don't know if I've talked about it on the show or not before. I don't think I have.
Let's go with no.
There was, because again, I am well aware of my asshole-ish, shallow behavior in this circumstance.
In the dating realm?
Yes.
Or just in...
I don't think it's the shallowest. I don't think it's the shittiest, but it's the shallowest reason. Which this girl that I worked with and I had a crush on her for a while, and we finally we went on some dates and everything was good. Like I liked her, she liked me.
Yeah.
And she came over to my parents' house and we were watching a movie. And
to your parents' house?
This was in late high school or maybe like my freshman year of college. I happened to be home or something like that. And she came over, we were watching a movie on my bed, and I think that for some reason the light got clicked on at some point and we were making out.
Yeah.
And
in the light.
Direct light above us, cascading down all around us.
Yeah. That's honestly the best way to make out.
Yeah.
I think so.
You see it all.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like to see it all. I mean, come on, right?
No, I'll fuck with the lights on.
Yeah, no one fucks with the lights off, right? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I fucking never do. That's
Never
the
do?
worst.
Never
fuck
do?
No.
Oh,
God,
man.
no. Maybe if I'm wearing night vision goggles, like the kid in Jurassic Park.
That also works.
No, dude.
No, I will have sex with the lights on. I extremely rarely have sex with the lights on.
Really? Currently?
Yep.
That surprises the fuck out of me. Huh. I don't know.
Well, mostly, I mean, 4 kids can come in the door or start knocking on the door at any time.
Well, you look.
So you need some sort of cloak of darkness.
That's like a Lady and the Tiger. They fucking open that door. I mean, it's just one door and it's just parents having sex behind it. So really, it's not the Lady and the Tiger. It's just the tiger, I guess.
I've got no clue what you're talking
the tiger.
About.
She's the lady. It's a story.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not always.
You're not familiar with that story? I barely am. I am through references, but it's not a thing I've ever read or seen on television. The Lady and the Tiger. There's 2 doors. One, there's a lady behind one and there's a tiger behind the other, and you choose the door. And then that's it.
Okay.
Cool story, right?
It's like what's that game show?
Press your luck. Scrabble.
Where they have 3 doors and they pull somebody out of the audience dressed in a ridiculous outfit, and
Let's make a deal?
maybe that's it. Let's make a deal. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's let's make a deal.
There's a thing with doors?
Yeah, because they have the prize doors, which you want behind
you're
door.
right.
You can't see what's behind
That's
them.
the big deal, right? That's the big deal
I
at
think
the end of the show.
Or
Yeah.
you want $1,000 or what's in this box.
Right. Yeah, there could be anything in the box.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm sorry.
But I remember whenever we stopped making out and I, pulled away from her, the light showed something I had never seen before, which was
A very tiny penis.
that'd been fine. I can roll with a very tiny penis.
A tiny one, though?
Yeah.
Wait.
Got a horrible gag reflex.
Wait.
I need a girl with a very small penis.
When I brush my tongue, it's like...
I have a very, very small vagina, so I have to have a very, very small penis.
Yeah.
My secet tiny boy vagina.
Yes. Well, I also have a tiny boy vagina.
I don't let anyone see it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's one of the weirdest things I've ever done on the show.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is a cool fucking episode. I like this a lot.
Hey, are you new to the show?
Hi.
You want to listen to? Oh, Ninja Gaiden. This sounds cool. I'll check this show out. What the fuck?
Yeah, did you find us on Facebook? Welcome to where we talk about hidden vaginas. Is that a hidden vagina? No, it's my gills.
No, it's the fable that every boy has a tiny, tiny vagina that is their deepest, darkest secret.
Is that a fable?
They can only show one person. It is now. It's a Tadpog fable.
I think that's what have you heard the term Achilles heel? I think that's what that's about.
Yeah, your Achilles heel is your tiny boy.
I dipped you into the river Styx and then put a tiny vagina on your heel. Because we're gods and we're fucked up. We do shit like that all the time. Also, here's Urkel.
You know anything about Zeus? He fucked everything.
Zeus is a fucking Harvey Weinstein of fucking
Greek
mythology.
But whenever I looked at her, something I never saw, which was thousands and thousands of blonde beard hair, which couldn't see looking at her, couldn't see, like I couldn't feel, but whenever I pulled back, the light hit it just right,
little
and it was
fuzz.
just like substantial and like sweet girl.
Yeah,
she was. I mean, nothing wrong with her, but like that was the shallowest reason that I've ever just been like, and it's gone, poof, gone, never to return ever again.
That was like date 1 though, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say that's like, I mean, I don't know though. You notice something like that, and it's like you can't help the reaction you have.
Yeah, because it was, and I didn't like go, should I fuck? Like, I'm just like, you weren't mentally like I'm done.
Yeah, you weren't like, hey, hand me that lighter real quick.
Wait, hold still. I just went and get a razor.
Come on, Daddy's got to clear a field real fast. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's, I don't know. I guess I'm shallower than you are. I don't know, man. Early on in a relationship, if something is like, I don't know, if something like that comes up and it's just kind of like, I don't know, you weigh it like, is this a thing that I'm okay with? And if the answer is no, it's fucking no. Right? You would think if her great qualities, if she had well, I'm sure she had great qualities. I don't know who this is, but, or do I?
If I said the name, you'd recognize it.
Oh, okay. Well, if she had I'm sure if she had like great qualities, outstanding qualities that outweighed the peach fuzz, you'd probably overlook the peach fuzz.
Maybe, but I also think that's just one of my things.
That's a hang up.
Yeah. Like on the upper lip. Yeah, a little bit.
So I guess it's my turn then. I'm pretty much shallow about everything. So, I mean, that's just
so it's a good
real.
thing Nikki's perfect.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty good that she's perfect, is what I'm saying. She does a good job. She is a good wife. She is. It sounds like I'm making a joke, but she is a good wife. We did watch. Well, actually, I tell you what. We have never watched Shallow Hal, so I don't know exactly what shallow means. It was a Jack Black movie where he was a fat man making fun of a fat woman, I think, right? Is that the premise?
I mean, he was an extremely shallow person.
Yeah.
Who had standards far beyond what he could afford.
That's not everybody. Living in America.
I mean, like way beyond.
Oh, I see. But that's not everybody, though. I do feel like that's a lot of people.
A lot of people. But...
Yeah. It might have been one of those things where they were predicting the future. You know, like Idiocracy kind of deal. Where they're like, I bet in 20 years. How old is that movie? It's probably 20 years old.
It's pretty old.
Everyone's going to be like this. And they were right.
Yep.
They were right. And that's my story.
So to answer your question, about everything, everybody sucks.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like, I don't know, ask me to find something wrong with somebody, and I can do that.
It's like a superpower.
I know. It's like, oh, God put me on this earth for a reason, and it's fucking to be mean to people. And it's like, it's a constant struggle just to not be mean to people. I'm sure someone out there can relate to what I'm saying. Hopefully. Let me know.
Okay, yeah. If you're a very mean person and you're worried about Dave, put it
if you're a very mean person
Facebook post
and you just keep it to yourself all the fucking time, just let me know. Let me know. I'm good at keeping my mouth shut for the most part. I don't know, man. A lot of the relationships I've been in have been like from like long fucking ass relationships. So I guess I'm an overlooker. I mean, I overlook. I mean, like I'm cognizant of like bad qualities, poor qualities that somebody has, but like I don't know. The good outweighs the bad, right? When the good outweighs the bad, it's just, well, I mean, here we are, and this is us. I'm not perfect. I guess, if I had a thing that would probably like,
I stopped jerking off because my dick was just too thick.
It was
the
just
shallowest reason I've stopped doing it.
It was just so big. I just felt like I was wasting a gift. Every time I just start, it's like, first of all, my arm is getting tired. Second, what am I doing? I need to share this with the world.
I'm depriving someone else of doing this.
Yeah.
God, I am selfish.
I feel like I could come up with a bullshit answer like nose hair or something like that. But then what's going to happen is in 4 months, someone's going to say something about nose hair. I'm going to be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then like, you said a thing. And I was like, I probably just made that up to have something to say on the show. So I guess my answer is that I'm perfect.
That works.
All right. I came with a question for you.
Okay.
Since you asked me a question. I read on Facebook the other day that you wore jeans. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Jean pants.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen you in jean pants, Tyler.
It's the first time I've worn jeans in an extremely long time.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen you in jeans.
Yep.
But I read on Facebook that you wore jeans.
I did. I put on jeans. I went because Melissa loves jeans, and
She loves jeans.
she loves jeans.
I did not know this about her.
She's like, I wish you would wear jeans.
If I go to her Facebook page right now and look under her likes, jeans had better be on there.
Might be.
I hope it's the only one. It's the only thing. Music, nothing. I don't think she doesn't have anything under music. She does like jeans, though.
Because during all the winter storm in December, to go to work, because whenever I was trying to be an electrician, I bought a Carhartt jacket and overalls.
Carhartt.
From somebody, and whenever it snowed, I wore those out to go pick people up, to take them to work. And she saw me in them, and she's like, "Man, that's hot. I really like you in those." So they got me thinking, like, where she's always expressed that she really likes jeans. I'm gonna get some jeans.
Yeah, dude.
Wear them for her.
Yeah,
she
dude.
likes them so much.
What'd you get? Tell me what you got.
Jean technology has.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
We need to share it with the world. What are we doing?
Yeah, jeans are a completely different ballgame from the last time I wore jeans.
So
I'd heard good things about American Eagle jeans.
Yeah, I never wore an American
That's
Eagle
what
jeans.
like my dad and my brother exclusively wear.
Can I tell you what jeans to avoid? Since you're like a fledgling jeanite, don't get Old Navy jeans. You might want to because they're like, these jeans are $8, but don't do it.
But they're $8 jeans.
They are made out of construction paper. I bought a pair, I needed a pair of jeans for a Dragon Con. And I was like, oh God, I don't want to spend $60 on jeans. I would prefer to spend $8 on jeans. So I did that. And then those pants disintegrated at Dragon Con. I mean, they were just like, I threw those jeans away because it was just like, dude, no shit. Look, Old Navy, if you want to sponsor us, I'll fucking lie for you, but you're not giving us any money right now. So what I'm going to say is those fucking jeans were like, the parts of those jeans were threadbare, like when I returned from the show, from the con.
So I took Melissa with me because I don't know anything about jeans. I'm going to get a pair of jeans.
Oh, nice. Good. You got a real jean expert.
Pick them out.
A genealogist.
So I'd heard good things about the American Eagle jeans. So when I picked some out, I put them on.
Excuse me, are these made out of real eagles?
American eagles?
Oh,
I don't want fucking Canadian eagles or some shit.
What are you passing off Armenian eagles on me? I know the fucking difference.
Man, I want my fucking eagles American. Don't give me that fucking Mexa Eagles shit.
Right. I'm pretty sure I've heard Trump say that.
That's where I got it.
Just like that, too.
I put them on, and they were absolutely the most comfortable
one leg
pair
of a time,
jeans.
like I'd like to point out, just like everybody
like
else.
An American.
Right.
Most comfortable pair of jeans I've ever put on.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, this is totally different than like the bulky, shitty, and flexible jeans that I'm used to.
Lee brand jeans.
And I walked, Yeah,
I used to wear Lee. My mom used to dress me in Lee and Wrangler. I wanted the Levi's. Levi's are expensive.
Levi's, I had those. I thought those were uncomfortable.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking rich kid.
Back then, like I fucking, the last time I had a pair of jeans that I liked.
Yeah.
They were, this will date them because they were time period appropriate.
Hammer pants.
Tommy Hilfiger carpenter jeans.
Are those not in anymore? I don't get it.
So they were baggy and had the carpenter side that had Tommy Hilfiger on this. To put my high school, middle school hammer.
You gotta have pockets. What are you gonna?
Well, just that strap on the side, to hold your hammer.
Yeah, right.
But when I walked out, I was like, yeah, I like these. And she just kind of made a face at me. I was like, what's wrong? She's like,
no good.
they make a junk look really, really weird.
It's like weird, huh?
Yeah, just I don't know. I guess I've never noticed if you wear jeans, if you wear those jeans, it's super prominent. I don't like them. It's like, all right. I mean, I'm getting jeans for you, so.
Yeah, I wear kind of tight jeans, and what I've noticed is that my genitals are ever morphing. I never know what kind of scenario it's going to be when I stand up. I could be proud of myself. I could be ashamed. The little Joker helmet could be very, very prominent. That is a thing that my wife adores about me, is my Joker helmet. Just figured I'd share that. This is not a Patreon episode. It's okay. I'm giving you a taste. If you're not a Patreon donor,
if you like this, donate on Patreon.
This is a taste of what we get into in Patreon episodes. I feel like I'm proud of you for wearing jeans.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to see you in jeans.
Okay.
That's a personal request.
It's on Facebook.
But in person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because then we went to Kohl's and found a pair of jeans that were not quite as comfortable. Very comfortable, but not quite as comfortable as the American Eagle jeans. And she
made your junk better?
She liked the way they looked. So I was like, all right, these are the jeans.
Cool. Yeah, I go to Kohl's too. That's where I get my jeans.
Because there's no boy equivalent for lingerie.
Suits.
She loves dressing up and shit like that.
Suits.
I think she likes suits, but she likes blue collar attire more than a suit.
Blue collar suit. Just take a look at I don't know, when Jeff Foxworthy does a show. Yeah, denim suit.
So I have a few things that I know she really, really likes. So it's all right, this is the boy lingerie for you.
What are those
and
things?
You've got
can you share?
Black t-shirts.
Black t-shirts. Yeah, black t-shirts are good.
Jeans, boots.
Man, she is making this very easy for you. I like this.
Yeah, she also likes heavy-set men because she...
Yes.
So
yes.
It all works.
Yes, this is working out.
So
you've been losing weight though. You've been looking good.
It's perfect. Yeah, I lost about 15 pounds.
Yeah, you look good. I can tell.
So it's not as much as I wanted to lose before. If I wanted to hit my goal weight, I'd have to lose 21 more pounds by the Louisville Arcade Expo.
Oh, why are you sweating the weight for the expo?
That was just a soft deadline I set.
Yeah, it's always. I feel like those deadlines kind of always gravitate towards big groups of people.
Yeah.
Because it's always Dragon Con's always the one for me where it's like, man, I want to put on 400 pounds of body mass before Dragon Con. Just muscle, just all muscle. Haven't done it yet. Hasn't happened.
You're close though.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. I've moved up to big cans. I'm pumping big cans in the kitchen now. Yeah, I'll get to weights one day.
That's good. That's good. I was about to say, and then I went out because I went and bought boots. So and she picked out this. It's not really a hoodie because a hoodie without the hood.
A sweatshirt.
Sorta.
Does it have drawstrings?
It's got a zipper. No.
Oh, it has a zipper.
Yep.
Okay, like a pullover.
Yeah, a pullover. There you go. She likes that. So
a jumper.
And this dark colors, earth tone stuff, button ups with the shoulder.
Dwarven colors.
Sleeves rolled up to right before my elbow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. She likes her dwarven man. I like that. So
it's like, all right, well.
Because it's you, man.
I guess I care about my appearance now since you like it. So I'm not going to wear sweatpants and house shoes to Walmart.
Slippery slope, man. It's a slippery slope. Don't lose yourself in that abyss.
That was my equilibrium until I got married to her. So.
That was your resting state?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You do dress
my
differently,
slippery
though.
slope was wearing the blanket around me naked going to Walmart to make Jacob mad.
That's not slippery.
That's where I go down.
I'm talking about the other way. I'm worried, you're going to become
an
like
inclement incline.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. You're going to come I don't know.
Having to wear suits to work also
there you go.
makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because now that I have to, not wear pajamas to work like I did when I was a chef. So.
Yeah, some people might sleep in their suit.
Yeah. Barney from How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Barney Fife.
Yeah.
Barney Rubble. Barney the purple dinosaur.
Yes, all of the above.
Barney from The Simpsons, whose name I should know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know his last name.
Yep.
Grumble? It's not Grumble. Grumble? Gromit.
Grumble.
Gromit. Barney Gromit.
The Grumble from All Real Monsters.
Barney Grimace. Grimble? It's something. It's something.
It is certainly a word.
Number one Simpsons fan in the house. What's up, y'all?
Are you screaming, Paul Corn? Are you screaming?
You know, as poorly as
Are you texting Dave right now to tell him what happened?
Paul, stop, because I want to point something out. You did horrible on that Bumbling Dads quiz I put together. You didn't contribute at all, and I made this hard because I thought you were going to help.
Any hot stuff?
Didn't eat hot stuff.
Chandra was a
What the
fucking
fuck?
champ.
I don't know. Let's just get Chandra back next time.
Yep.
Just kidding, Paul Corn. You can come.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, no, I feel like this 1 hour long intro is probably good.
About to say 30 minutes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
classic TADPOG, I think. I feel like put it on wax. That's what they say
Yeah.
in the studios.
Put the pussy on the chain wax.
Put the pussy on the chain wax. Hell yes, man. I love it. I love a good Key
I
and
thought
Peele.
about that in a long time.
Oh, I think about it a lot, honestly. And what sucks is I'm always thinking about put the pussy on the chain wax. I'm always thinking about it when I can't work it into a conversation. But when I need to remember it, it's not there. And I say stuff like, I don't know, nose hair is why I'm shallow. I don't know.
Oh, do you hear that, Dave?
I do hear that. It sounds like what it sounds like to me is like just a big old boxcar full of, well, there's two boxcars. There's one boxcar that is just full of pussies. And then there's another boxcar that's just full of chain wax. And they're just driving down the railroad tracks because they're box cars. That's pretty much all that they can do. It's a metaphor for life.
Yeah.
You start at the station, and then there's another station called Dead, and it is at the very end. And can't change the direction of that
That's a
train.
beautiful word picture you're
Yeah,
painting.
yeah. You can't change the direction of that train. I mean, you could try, I guess. You go on a whole bunch of little like tunnels and offshoots and stuff like
You
that.
fucking try, man. You ain't God. You ain't fucking doing.
You ain't God. If we learned anything from this episode, it's that we ain't God. All of those sounds, of course, usher in a segment that we like to call Dave Reads from Wikipedia. I'm okay, everybody. I promise. Seriously, I promise. I don't know why I just got on this whole thing and just decided to just roll with it. Okay.
Let's just talk and see where it ends up.
That is a podcast. I feel like that is the definition of a podcast, right? I did a bad job linking the Wikipedia entry, so just give me a minute. Wikipedia, it's .org. It's .org. You can't fool me. It's not .com. It probably redirects you. Ninja Gaiden, or as it was called when I was in elementary school, Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
I'm sure everyone can relate to that. No one knew how to pronounce the name of this game. And honestly, I kind of still don't because I've heard it pronounced Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Gaiden when I was 7, and Ninja Gaiden, which I think I'm just going to say Ninja Gaiden. How about that? Are we all on board?
All right.
Okay. Ninja Gaiden for the NES, not to be confused with the arcade game. It was released in Japan as Ninja Ryukenden, which literally translates to Legend of the Ninja Dragon Sword. And I know, right? Did you like how I said that? I've been practicing that. Have you noticed?
It's like I just pulled out a dead station.
I know, right? It's like, oh, one more stop. There is a stop after Dead Station.
Just fucking suplex that shit.
Yeah. And I'll say hi to Science kids. Or kids, sorry, and wife. And in Europe, it was known as Ninja Gaiden was known as Shadow Warriors. It is a side-scrolling action platforming video game. It was developed and published by Tecmo for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Its development and release coincided with the beat-em-up arcade version of the same name. It came out in 1988, 89, and 91, depending on where you lived. It doesn't say that on Wikipedia. The story follows a ninja named Ryu Hayabusa as he journeys to America to avenge his murdered father.
And his name?
Ken.
Ken.
I assume Ken Hayabusa. I don't know. Maybe he changed his last name. Kid didn't want Ryu to track him down in America.
That's true. So tell me about Ryu and Ken.
I'll tell you about Ryu and Ken. One of them has a red bandana, and he shoots fireballs called Hadokens.
Okay.
And then he has a buddy who wears a red gi. Okay. He is a blonde man.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. And he's a Nordic martial artist, and his name is Ken.
Oh, okay, makes
They're
sense.
also the names of this father and son in Ninja Gaiden. That is a weird choice, right?
Yep.
That is a weird choice.
Absolutely.
There in America, Ryu learns that a person named the Jacko plans to take control of the world by unleashing an ancient demon through the power contained in 2 statues. That's pretty much it. It's a platformer, action platformer. Mm-hmm. You ready to close this down?
Yep.
All right.
My first exposure to Ninja Gaiden
Excellent.
was actually my parents. I think I'd asked for it, and my parents bought me the Tiger Electronic handheld Ninja Gaiden. It was
How bad was that?
Oh, it was so terrible, but it was all I had, so I played the fucking shit out of it. I remember we were living like a rental house, and they had there was a tree outside with the branches perfectly formed a seat, and I would sit there and play Ninja Gaiden on that fucking Tiger piece of shit for hours.
Where you going, Tyler?
Hours.
Ninja Gaiden tree.
Yeah, yep.
Sorry, Ninja Gaiden tree.
Parents don't love me, tree. I'm gonna get in that. Oh, it was so.
Dad, why don't you earn more money?
It was hard and bullshit and pointless and. Oh.
Do you remember what you did?
I remember because you could go to 3 different spots in the screen and swing your sword.
3 spots.
I know,
Whoa!
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Because you would one button to switch spots and the other to swing your katana, and enemies would pop up in the middle, and you'd have to switch around to find where they weren't defending.
Yes, I remember that one. Mm-hmm. I remember that one. I think I had a friend who had that. I had the Castlevania 2 Tiger Electronic, which is essentially, I think it was 2. It's essentially the one where mermen are just erupting from the bottom of the screen, and you just whip them. And then sometimes they shoot fireballs at you, and you whip those.
Because I almost had my hands on the Castlevania Symphony of the Night Tiger Electronics.
Oh, man.
So close.
Does that one go for a lot of money?
Like $200.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, of course it does. But you know what? The music in that game is just great. Full CD quality audio.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, man, I forgot about the fucking beeps. Dude, you fucking brought me back. I remember getting this clock from my aunt when I was like 7 years old. That was essentially a racing game. Man, I wish I had that still. If I asked my mom about it, I bet she'd say, "What are you talking about?"
I remember I was living in that house. To put a date on this, I remember living in that house whenever Hurricane Hugo hit Florida.
From Lost?
Yes. Yeah. Hurricane Hurley.
Yes. That's what I like to call them.
So, I mean, it was early to mid 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember playing this one. I don't know what happened to my Castlevania 2.
Yeah, you probably threw it away because it was garbage.
I might have. Yeah, I might have. Or I might have traded it to a kid at lunch for a cupcake. That
also makes sense.
Like, that is for real a possibility. That is truly a possibility. I remember being frustrated at that game because I couldn't beat it.
Oh, yeah. No one could.
Those games are unbeatable, right?
Probably.
Is there a Tiger Electronics?
You get to a Tiger Electronics kill screen.
We got a kill screen in 5 minutes. If you want to meet Dave in his 2nd grade class.
It's like the saddest group of people sitting around playing Tiger Electronics. Got a kill screen.
I got the kill screen all the time, and I got it by pressing my thumbs really hard on the screen and watching all the rainbow colors show up. That's the kill screen in a Tiger Electronics game. When I try to murder the game, like in an action movie where you see like a guy with his thumbs in another dude's eyes. That's what it is when I play Tiger Electronics. Yeah. Not even a Game Boy.
Oh man, so shitty.
Yeah.
Which for Valentine's Day, I bought Melissa a Game Boy with Tetris.
Nice.
Because she talked about how she wanted it, and I saw Kyle of Experience Grind fame posted one, and I told him, hey, I want that.
Oh, nice. So you bought it.
I was going to, and they backed up in the sale last minute.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Somebody told them you could get $200 for this on eBay.
I'm sorry I did that to you.
So I just went and bought another one off eBay, and it didn't. Once I got it in, this doesn't work properly.
It did not work. Great.
It would turn on, but like the sides of the screen was burned out. So I'm gonna give much respect to my brother because I gave it to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I can fix it."
Nice.
And he did.
Cool.
So,
see, the problem is you didn't buy the Game Boy. You bought the boy game.
Oh, boy game.
That is a dad joke. I appreciate the courtesy laugh.
I'm very good at boy game.
Yeah, I appreciate the courtesy laugh. That was not a good one. But that's cool. I know she wears that. I see her in a Tetris shirt a lot, so I'm sure she appreciates it.
She loves Tetris. She mentioned to me like, she's like, if I ever got the original like brick Game Boy with Tetris, I'll play that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And then I saw her that picture Kyle posted. So I was like, all right. And then she even asked me did you see that Kyle posted?
Oh,
like,
really?
Now
you have to buy it. Yeah. And it's weird. I can't remember who it was. Someone said something to me about a Game Boy, and I was like, there was just one on Tadpog Nation if you want to pick. It was patron Saint Zach.
Yeah.
He said that he found his old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I believe it is Legends of the Foot Clan. No, it's not Legends. It's Fall of the Foot Clan. And I was like, oh, dude, I had that game. I fucking loved that game. And he's like, man, I just can't find my Game Boy. He's like, there's fucking Kyle just posted one on Tadpog Nation. Mm-hmm. Should buy it up. Mm-hmm. I'm glad he didn't, though, because this fucking seller would have been like, no, I'm sorry. I realized that this is a good deal.
Yep.
Bait and switch.
And also, I think I mentioned on the show, I was finally able to get my hands on the overall dress that I've been wanting to get.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember you mentioned the overall dress.
Look, every 2 days I would check for it to come back in stock.
Yeah.
Finally fucking did.
You got it.
So I got it. It came in the same day as the Game Boy.
Nice.
So.
Cool. Hey, that's great.
Yeah,
Did you put it in the big pocket in the front?
I should have. Damn it, I should have.
I don't know what the actual overall dress looks like, but I just imagine it has an enormous pocket on the front that you could hide a Game Boy brick in. And then just turn it on and you just hear ding, ding. It's like, what is that? Is that a Game Boy in your dress?
That's ruining your clothes from its heft.
Right. So had you ever played the actual Ninja Gaiden
on and
NES
off? Because I loved. Eventually, I played it at friends' houses, and I really enjoyed it. But man, I couldn't get very far at all. This game is fucking hard, especially back then.
Yeah, dude. This is like one of these games where it's like, I know I've said this on the show a lot of times. It probably hasn't been a while, but like, this is one of those games that reinforces in my mind that I am better at video games than I was as a child. When people say that kids are not good at video games, like there's an age, right? There's an age, there's a range, like teens, where it's like these people, they got the reflexes and shit. But it's like, I don't know, man. When I was fucking 7 years old, I wasn't good at Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't have a chance.
I'm 33 and I'm not very good at it. Still pretty hard.
I don't mean to brag. I'm pretty good at Ninja Gaiden.
I mean, you beat Kid Icarus and you speed run.
I don't.
Ghosts of Goblins.
Dude, don't put that evil on me. I don't do that. But yeah, I did beat Ninja Gaiden for like legit, like no save states. I got that fucking achievement in retroachievements.org and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I don't know. Our headphones don't work right now, and I'm not sure why.
Okay.
But we're coming through on the soundboard.
Okay.
So
works for me.
I'm just going to take mine off.
Okay. I just thought something happened, like did something go out?
No, we're working.
Okay.
Just our equipment's malfunctioning.
Okay, that's fine.
Patreon.com.
They still get a show.
We'll just fix our shit. Yeah, so I really like this game, like a whole lot, like a super, super lot. I think this is a wonderful game.
I'm gonna take mine off because I feel silly wearing a headset. You know, wearing a headset. No, don't get me wrong. It's a hard game. And I think it's a great game. I couldn't get very far in it, and I didn't feel that same drive in like Castlevania 3, where I was like, I'm gonna fucking beat this. I didn't have that same drive, but it's fun. It's fun and very difficult.
It's kind of like a Castlevania game. It's like I'm glad you brought up Castlevania, because there are a lot of comparisons you can make. You can draw between Ninja Gaiden and Castlevania. I think especially Castlevania 1, because
Knockback.
Yeah, Knockback is the worst enemy in the game. Anything that hits you will knock you back. And later on in the level, later on in the game, there are levels that are essentially just platforms with bottomless pits under them for the entire stage. But I don't know.
And how Jacko made these, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it is a temple.
He dug a lot of trenches.
Big old mountain temple.
Of trenches.
It is. But anyway, I feel like I'm probably getting ahead of myself. I didn't play this game much as a kid. When I fired it up to play it for this show, I was like, oh, I remember this game, kind of. I don't remember exactly where I was when I played it. And then I got to the first boss, and I was like, I never made it past here ever. And as an adult, had no problem with the boss and moved on to level 2. Had no problem with level 2, moved on to level 3, fine. Level 4, fine. And then 5 is where I think the game like gets difficult.
Yeah.
And then 6 gets more difficult than that. But then again, man, I think a lot of it's because this game is all about fucking going fast and not fucking stopping.
Yep.
And it's like, if you stop, enemies pile up because almost like all the enemies move faster than you.
Yep.
So it's like by design, like one of the enemies is a football player. I don't know why. I'm not happy with that decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Yeah, it's like it's the fucking theme for Beetlejuice. But like they're faster than you. And it's like if one of those guys starts running behind you, you have to either keep going or stop and hit it and turn around and hit it. And by that time, there's a fucking bird in your face or something. So like a lot of this game I do feel like is like just trying to go fast.
Watching this game being speed ran is beautiful. Seeing someone good at it, going through it, flowing and fast.
I haven't watched that.
Is so
I bet
good.
it is.
So I watched somebody beat it in like 14 minutes, maybe.
That is
Something
very
like that.
fast. Considering that this game, this is not an exaggeration, has around 20 minutes of cutscenes in it, which is amazing. It really is.
I think it was one of the first games to have cutscenes.
It is arguably the first console video game to have cutscenes. And they're really good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good. The story is not
It
good.
looks like anime. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
like 80s anime, but
Yeah.
it looks like anime.
It reminded me of, obviously, Phantasy Star 4 came out after after
All
Ninja
the women
Gaiden
look
did.
like Final Fantasy or Phantasy Star 4.
Yeah, it's that style, and it's also like it's hard for me to like look at Phantasy Star 4 and be like, oh, this probably wasn't influenced at all by the cutscenes in Ninja Gaiden. But I really like the cutscenes, even though I think the story is really weak. It's like full of like things that don't make sense. It's not really. It's just a bad story, but it's presented very well. The way that it's presented makes it interesting. Do you want to get into the story at all? It's
Sure.
kind of fucking bonkers.
Yeah, it's in our wheelhouse.
He says as he
Bonkers.
yawns
Totally
into the
nuts.
microphone. You want to get into the story?
Fucking
good
thrill
friends.
my ass,
Fine.
Dave.
So like I said, the story isn't very good, so keep that in mind. But I don't know, you might like it. It is implied in the very beginning of the game, there's this really cool cutscene of two ninjas having a ninja duel in a field at night. They jump up in the air. The moon is big, like a big pizza pie.
Man, it's
Yeah, I'm glad we both went there. And you hear the swords clash. They both land. One ninja falls over, presumably dead. Smash cut to Ryu, who is reading. He's sad. He's reading a letter that his father left him, saying that he is going to duel a ninja, and if he does not return, that he needs to take the dragon sword, the family dragon sword, and meet an archaeologist in the USA named Walter Smith. So Ryu,
What's a good American name?
Walter Smith Jones? Smith Jones.
Smith Jones.
So Ryu decides to go visit him, and he is followed by a woman who looks like Rachel from Blade Runner. Like, just really, really looks like Rachel from Blade Runner. Have you seen Blade Runner?
Yeah.
The woman it is like straight up like, wouldn't it be cool if Rachel from Blade Runner was in our video game? And they're like, yeah, it would be.
It would be cool.
Put her in there. Okay.
What about Rachel Green? That's not a thing yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
one day.
Okay.
Yeah, hold your horses, asshole. So Rachel from Blade Runner shoots Ryu in his ninja costume. Ryu wakes up in a cell, and the woman who shot him gives him a statue that's shaped like a demon and tells him that he needs to take it and escape. Then you play a level where you escape, and it's fun. And then Ryu finds the archaeologist, Walter Smith, and the archaeologist tells Ryu that he and Ryu's father found a statue and a tablet in the Amazon. Is it a rainforest in the Amazon, or is it just a jungle?
It's a website.
It's a website. Yeah, that's where I get
you
all of
demon
my
statue
things.
in Amazon. You'll find it.
Where I get all my water solubles. While they were in the Amazon, they found this tablet and this statue, and there was a story about a demon whose power was split into 2 statues by Shinobi in all capital letters, while the demon's body was confined to a temple. He confirms to Ryu that the shadow statue is what Ryu has, and then a ninja shows up and steals that statue, and Ryu chases him, and then that's a level. You go through the level. At the end of that level, Ryu reclaims the statue, heads back to the archaeologist, and he finds him. He's all gray and shit. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, no.
But Walter Smith is gray. I guess that means he's dead?
I guess he's not Walter White.
No, he's Walter Gray. 51 shades of gray.
50 shades.
Walter Gray. The archaeologist tells Ryu that he's dying and that he had the light statue. Walter's dying, not Ryu. And that he had the light statue and it was stolen. And he tells Ryu, if these 2 statues are united, it will wake up the demon who Shinobi banished. That's a problem. At this point in the story, I feel like Ryu could have been like, let me store this statue that I have in a safe place instead of carrying it around. Because I'm going to go find that light statue right now, and I just found out I'm not supposed to have them together. But fuck it.
Well, I got 2 pockets.
Yeah, right.
One over here.
Yeah, you got this one. Got one pocket for the dark, one pocket for the light.
I'm not gonna put them in the same pocket. Not an idiot.
No.
Yeah, 2 pockets.
No, right, exactly. It'll be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
They call me Tommy 2 Pockets.
Yeah, Tommy 2 Pockets. Yeah.
One for each demon statue.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they're designed. As a current gene expert, you know.
Tyler 2 Pockets with my jeans.
Tyler 2 Pockets. I like that a lot. Okay, so 3 men in suits appear, and they draw guns on Ryu. They are with the CIA, and they are headed by a man named Foster, which is Australian for beer. Foster tells Ryu that they have discovered the temple in the Amazon, and a man who calls himself Jocko has moved in there. Foster claims that the doctor must have been killed by somebody working for Jocko. And he also reveals that the tablet that accompanied the statue said, when a black moon shines, light and dark break apart. The king of darkness howls.
How's a dark moon gonna shine?
Ominous, right? It's ominous.
The dark moon howls.
Yes. Have you watched all the cutscenes?
Most of them.
Okay. But I mean, you know where this is going. You know where this is going. Foster reveals that the woman who shot Ryu earlier and tranked him is actually one of his agents. And Foster asks Ryu to go get that other demon statue back from Jocko. It is implied that if Ryu declines, that he will be murdered by the American government.
Like we do.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much declassified information at this point. We can just go on fucking WikiLeaks right now and look that up.
Yes.
It happened. It's fact.
Trump released the Ninja Gaiden tapes.
So then there's this wonderful shot of Ryu being airdropped above the Amazon, which I think is really neat. I know I'm poo-pooing the story, but all of these cutscenes are really nice. They really are. They're very, very, very nice. If you haven't seen them and you don't want to play the game, I really urge you to do a search on YouTube for Ninja Gaiden cutscenes. They are really, you'll be impressed. So then Ryu reaches a cliff where he can see the temple on a mountainside, and this is straight up. I'm going to draw a comparison here to Castlevania. It is very much Simon Belmont looking at Castlevania. Is that the name of Dracula's castle?
Dracula's Castle. I don't think I've ever seen it called Castlevania.
Me neither, but I like it. So then,
Metroidvania house.
yes, it's haunted, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Once in the temple, Jocko appears. He demands that Ryu hands over his statue. The CIA agent woman shows up out of fucking nowhere, and she's being held at knife point. And Jocko says, give me that fucking statue or we are going to stab Rachel from Blade Runner and you'll never get a sequel. And Ryu says, okay. He sets the statue down and then he fucking falls down a fucking trap door.
Yeah. Like fucking Ozzy opened one underground.
I know. Ryu's in a pickle. So Ryu makes his way back up. And this is a whole level. At the end of that level, a masked person named Mouth stands in his way. Mouth.
Ralph Mouth.
Ralph Mouth. His mask kind of looks like the business end of a fleshlight, but with bull horns. So, I mean, that's probably one they sell. Would you like the mouth, the vagina, the butt, or the one with bull horns?
Or the Oni Samurai. Give me the Oni Samurai.
I feel a little frisky. You know what? I already own 2 of all the other 3, so let's try the Oni Samurai for once. So once Mouth is defeated, he tells Ryu,
where do you want to come? In your mouth.
You are defeated. Open your mouth.
Come in your mouth. Girl, oh man, I'm going to fucking fill up your mouth.
I'm going to fucking grab those horns. Mouth tells Ryu that his father is alive. And if Ryu continues in his journey, he will meet him, which he does. At the end of this stage that you go through, you find Ryu finds himself in a dark room where he meets his father, his daddy, who has been turned into the masked devil. Jaku commands Ken to kill Ryu. And Ryu deduces in like his only moment of brilliance in this entire game. Mm-hmm. He puts together that his daddy is being mind controlled by an orb in the room. And then you have your first boss fight, your final boss fight. Mm. Ryu destroys that orb, and Ryu's dad is all confused and shit. And Jocko's really mad, and he's like, fuck this shit, I'll kill you myself. And he goes to blast Ryu with ninja energy. Mm-hmm. And Ninja G, right. That's, I don't know. I don't feel good about that word. I don't know why. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. When he tries to blast him, Ken jumps in front and takes the heat. He takes it. He takes the Ninja G for his son. And then the second boss fight comes around, and then Ryu beats Jocko, and then you fight an alien from the movie Alien. But it's the demon that's been summoned because the black moon shone because there was a lunar eclipse that happened really fast.
Yep.
Like really, really fast. They do. They just could not avoid it. And then you fight the demon. And then you kill the demon. Ryu kills the demon. And then Ken is like, get out of here. Let me die alone. And Ryu's like, father. But he does anyway. I don't know. He seems like a strong guy. He could probably carry him. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't. Yeah. And he lets his daddy die in the temple. And then he and Rachel from Blade Runner are standing outside. And Rachel gets a call from Foster, Australian for beer. And Foster says, good job.
Oi.
Good. Oi. Hey, mate. Good what do they say? Did they say good? Banger job. Did they say banger job?
Yep.
Banger job out
banger
there.
Job in her mouth.
With the demons.
Oi.
I like the bit where it came in the mouth. Yeah. So, he's like, good job. You did good, Sea Swallow, I think is her code name. And he's like, now, right, exactly. He's like, now kill Ryu and get the statues. And then Ryu kisses her and he diffuses the problem with his sex appeal.
Yeah, kill her with your sex.
And then she says, my name's Irene. Hi, I've been here the whole game. You never once asked my name, Ryu. She doesn't say that, but she should. Yeah, her name's Irene. And then the sun rises, and it's over.
Until Ninja Gaiden 2.
Ninja Gaiden. That's the story. That was boring. Sorry about that.
That was funny. I read that the people compare this like that it has Lovecraftian elements and the monsters you fight, and that it's
I disagree.
Some of the bosses are fucked up looking.
They are fucked up looking, but I don't know,
I
man.
feel like it's more like that it has its Japanese horror elements, maybe.
I think, what's his name? Is it H.R. Geiger? Is that the dude? I think that's the guy who designed the xenomorphs from Alien. Like, I feel like it's much more that than like Lovecraftian terror. But it does have what you're right. It does have like supernatural qualities to it near the end, for sure. Where like, Jocko, you see Jocko and he's kind of like this. He kind of looks like Pizza the Hut a little bit. Or Chet from Weird Science when he gets turned into a big pile of turds, I think he gets turned into. Is that right? Can we confirm this?
I don't know that I've ever seen Weird Science all the way through.
Really?
Yeah. Just the beginning.
I remember it being really good.
Yeah.
I don't know how it holds up.
Good. Yeah.
Probably still
Sure,
fine.
it's
probably still fine. Just like all those episodes in the Ninja Turtles I watched. I'm sure those are all great. Like the free ones I got from Pizza Hut where they fight the pizza monsters. I'm sure those are great.
The pizza xenomorphs.
The pizza xenomorphs, yeah.
Bright yellow.
I know. True story, when I was watching that as a kid, I felt myself mature. Because I was like, I don't know that I can hang with this. This is a very bad, very, very bad episode of Ninja Turtles.
There are aliens hatching off their pizza.
It didn't help that I was familiar.
I don't want to go eat pizza right now.
Yeah. Oh, Mommy, can you please take me to Pizza Hut where there are alien eggs on the pizza?
Can I just have like some green beans? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm on a health kick now. I was never on a health kick. Can you tell?
You're very skinny. You're very skinny. No. I mean, look at our Dream Daddy.
I know.
Episode art.
I know. Sadly, the art for this episode is not as good. I drew us both as ninjas. Is that okay?
That'd be wonderful.
That's a lie.
I want Ninja Mask over the Dream Daddy puppies.
Let's get the Patreon up to $6,000 a month.
Okay.
And I will hand draw us for every episode art.
Perfect.
That's no joke. Do it.
It's no joke. $6,000 a month.
It's in your hands, TADPOG listeners. If you want to see this happen. Also, they're probably not going to be very good. I'm not good at drawing.
You can draw.
No.
Hey, you can jump on walls. That's important.
You can jump on walls. That is important. I haven't talked about the gameplay at all.
Well, it's just jump and swing sword man for the most part, except you can wall jump and there are weapons you can throw. Yeah, there are secondary weapons. Again, very much like Castlevania, where you're but you have different secondary weapons. You don't have holy water. You have ninja stars. You have your basic blue one. Then you've got your orange windmill star, which is fun because you throw that motherfucker and it boomerangs back to you. Yeah, and you can enemies behind you.
You can jump over it and duck. As long as it doesn't hit you, that fucking thing is going to keep on going. Like you're an atom and it is the electron that is orbiting you. Is that right? Did I do science right? Well, does the atom include the electron, or is it? I don't know. I think it would be like you're a neutron nucleus. And it's a neutron. Damn it! The neutron, protons, and the electrons go around. And then quarks are in there somewhere. I think quarks are inside the electron, maybe, or inside the neutron or proton. Who can keep it straight? Nobody. Not even Tony. No one. Tony. Not a single person in the world can. But yeah, my point is, it's fun. You throw the ninja star, and as long as you dodge it, that motherfucker's going to keep on going. Which is kind of cool because it's like, it's just one more thing to dodge on the screen. On already something akin to bullet hell. Oh boy, it is. This game is kind of like a bullet hell, just instead of bullets, it's just dudes trying to punch you. Birds and dudes. Dogs trying to bite your butt. Yeah. It's just dudes coming after you, so it's like every day for a woman. It's pretty. It's pretty much just a woman simulator. I had lunch with a friend who told me the other day just the everyday constant shit that she hears, and it is not good. It is not a good scene. I guess I'm pretty ignorant about all that stuff because I don't have a vagina, and I also do not talk to strangers at all, let alone women. So you don't yell at women on the street? No, I'm never like, "Hey, baby, it looks like you got a good pussy" from the car. I don't do that, but maybe I should start. Just from bicycle, right? From skateboard. I really go back to skateboard. And so there are other weapons. My favorite is probably the the fire wheel of invincibility.
Yep.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Because it's also very ninja-like, It's you form like fire around you that's spinning in a circle and you just fucking run into dudes and they die.
Yep.
You've also got the regular flames that you kind of throw out and those go at like an angle.
Yep.
And then there's, what's the one where you spin? It's like the screw attack.
Yeah,
but
it's all, I mean, the last three are the important ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You kind of, there are moments that you really need the screw attack one a lot.
I know that's a move from Metroid.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it is super important. There are segments later on in the game where it's not necessary, but it like really fucking helps that you have it. It can also one-shot a boss. If you manage
That's what all the speedrunners all do.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. If you manage to keep that fucking screw attack and because what happens is if you pick up a power-up, if you pick up a secondary weapon, you keep it until you either switch it out, until you pick up another one and it replaces the old one, or you die. If you die, it fucking reset. You don't get shit. They just take your secondary weapon away. So it's kind of a big deal to make it to the end of a stage with the screw attack because it's like, I could make it through a stage without dying, but what happens is like you get your fucking items Castlevania style from sconces and shit that are just sprinkled throughout the level. And I like to hit all of them. Call me crazy. I like to hit all of them. Like if there's a fucking sconce to hit, I'm hitting it. And usually I'm hitting it right when I'm on top of it. So I have no idea what secondary weapon I'm going to have. It's just a crapshoot. It's just like, I mean, you can memorize what drops what, but I did not do that. Because I just kind of played this game like over the course of 2 nights. So it's just like, well, whatever. We'll just roll with whatever we got. I'm also the Buster Boy, like in Mega Man. Like I don't like to use the fucking robot master weapons. So it's not a big deal. And it's like in Castlevania, I like to use the fucking whip more than the secondary weapons. And in Ninja Gaiden, I just want to use the sword, which is kind of, if any game is going to teach me that I need to use the secondary weapons, it is fucking this game because the screw attack is so powerful.
Yeah. The music is amazing.
The music is great. I'm really glad that you liked it. I wasn't sure. It's poppy. It's poppy.
Great.
And that didn't like dawn on me that it was so poppy until I usually when I drive over here to record an episode with you, Tyler, I will do a search for the name of the game in Spotify. And I will listen to Spotify on the way here to get fucking pumped to talk about the game. Usually I swear, like 98% of video game music covers are metal. I don't think metal. Yeah. I do not think metal works for Ninja Gaiden. Like it works so well for like Castlevania, like Ghosts and Goblins, but it's like every track I heard for Ninja Gaiden, it was like, I don't know, man. With the melodies are so like upbeat and like without being cheesy, that I don't think that metal really covers it. You need like, I don't know. You need like a Yoko Ono or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson or
Jacko. A Weird Al. Yeah, Jacko. Or, I don't know, Dave Coulier voicing the Jackalope from America's Funniest People.
Voicing Ryu run across the stage.
I don't even remember what he sounded like. Do you? Fast as fast can be.
You never catch me.
It's good. You've done that on the show before, and I forgot.
I feel like I've tried. I tried watching shit that does not hold up.
Yeah.
Watching the fucking Jackalope videos. God, as a kid, I thought it was the funniest shit in the world. Like going back now, it's just like, oh my God.
I know what our next Patreon's going to be on. It's going to be our commentary on all of the Jackalope compilations on YouTube.
It is not the same.
Meanwhile, I'll just make lewd comments about Daisy Fuentes.
Perfect.
Man, I had her.
Arlene, I think, was the one on.
She started.
Okay.
But then Daisy just fucking swooped in and it's like, which I'm fine with. 'Cause, dude, I had that, I had that Daisy Fuentes calendar when I was in middle school. It went Kathy Ireland in 6th grade, Daisy Fuentes in 7th grade. And then in 8th grade, I was just hitting the hard shit. Sometime in the summer of 7th grade is when we found all that porn in the creek. And I was like, goodbye, Daisy. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. I have the corner of page 46 of a penthouse that I'm going to work
when your career goes down far enough that you're naked in something.
I don't think that's happened.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm going to look it up.
Yep. I feel like I always thought it was weird when you get to wall jump like between two walls, like Mario would do his kick jump between two. You have to do that with your climbing this scale things. Or if you don't time your jump just right, the very bottom of your foot will be on a wall, and the rest of Ryu is hanging in the air.
Yeah, that is a complaint I do have about the game. I'd like the wall climbing a lot. Like, it's not really wall climbing. You're right. You just kind of stick to it. It's like
stick and flip.
Yeah, you're kind of like Spider-Man, but like his legs don't work. Just his fingers work, so he can just like splat on the wall, and then he's like got to like propel himself off of that wall. Which is a cool mechanic. I like it a lot, but like in the later levels, they fucking design segments where it's like, oh, he's gonna get stuck here. Like it is like these giant bamboo stalks. He's definitely gonna get stuck here, and the enemies are gonna pile up because that's what happens, man. Like they want you to play this game so fast that if you get stuck, the enemies keep spawning and they just fucking pile up, and they will. If you get hit, you get knocked back, and it sucks to like. I don't know if you made it to like the gargoyles. They're like these little gremlin-looking motherfuckers they fucking gangbang your ass, and it's like they just stay on you.
Home high.
I know, and it's like if you get hit by one, they just fucking ping pong you until you're dead.
Ugh.
I mean, it doesn't sound like fun, but it is. It is. It's. I don't know. I really like this game. I think it's
a great game.
This is like I really liked this game. Really liked this game.
If you blaze through a difficult game like this in 2 days, yeah, you really liked it.
I spent a lot of. I mean, it's not like I knocked it out in an hour's time. I mean, I fucking played this game until like I was fucking dedicated. I got to. Let me tell you about the difficulty in this game. Okay, so in this game, when you die in a level, it's no big deal. You have unlimited continues. It's fine. It's very nice. It's very generous in that regard. And if you lose a life, you go back to a hidden checkpoint in a stage. You don't have to go back all the way to the beginning of the level unless you lose all of your lives on that level. I feel like that's very forgiving, and it allows you to practice levels, which is really nice because this is a game that you need to practice. This game feels like sight reading music. I don't know if you've ever done that.
No.
But it feels like sight reading music where it's like, you know how to play an instrument, but you've never played this particular sheet music before. And you're given these notes that you have to fucking like figure out on the fly. That's just kind of what you do. And that's how this game feels like to me. It's very rhythmic, and it's because like nothing changes. It's not like Ghosts and Goblins where it's like sometimes a Burrito Bill ghost spawns here and sometimes he doesn't. You're just going to have to see how it goes. And Ninja Gaiden, it's really nice because it's like that fucking dude with that Muhammad Ali, he's going to fucking spawn there every time.
Yeah.
Like he's just going to be there. That's just how this game is, which is nice because you can memorize it. And then once you memorize it, it just becomes like second nature. You can like just fucking blast through the levels, which is a lot of fun. And then it feels like when you figure out a piece of music that you've been sight reading, or like when you figure out a combo in a fighting game, it scratches that itch that I like. I like that because it feels like I'm rewarded, where it's like, cool, all this like effort that I put in, now I can breeze through this level like it's no big deal, and that's super fun. So I'm sorry, it's a very long way to me to get to my point. My point is they take all of that and throw it away in the very last level. Because the final boss has 3 forms, which everyone remembers from story time.
Yeah.
There is Ryu's dad, masked devil. You kill him. Boss 2 at the end of the game is Jocko. And then boss 3 is the alien that gets summoned because you're a dum-dum and you brought for your fucking statue with you.
Oh, same pocket.
Damn it. If only I'd have left this, I don't know, with the dead guy.
In my
anybody.
dresser.
Anyone. If I'd have left it with anyone. Honestly, if the ninja who stole it from me, I didn't even have to chase him down because guess what? He was probably going to come right where I am right now. There's a whole level in the game we could have just fucking skipped. But anyway, then you fight that alien. He is the last boss in the game. If you die on any of those bosses, Any of those 3 bosses, it does not matter how many lives you have. If you die on one of those bosses, you get booted back all the way to the beginning of the level, which really fucking sucks because it's like the boss is like level 6-4. And it's like if you die in 6-4, you just go back to 6-1. It's a huge pain in the ass.
And no sub-weapon.
Yeah, right. And they take your sub-weapon. So it's a pain in the ass. That is honestly what took me forever is to figure out the boss fight with Jocko, because he fucking floats around like Rita Repulsa fucking above your head, just dropping like fire bombs on you. And it's like those fire bombs home in on you. And it's like it took me 4 fucking hours to like just figure out this boss fight, because every time I died, I wasn't save stating because I wanted those fucking hardcore achievements. So it's like every time I die, I couldn't pick right back up on that boss. I had to go through the whole level again to get to him, to try to fight him again.
And I've forgotten most everything by the time you get back.
Yeah, exactly. The good news is like by the time I got really good at that 6th level because I had to play it a whole bunch of times. But I don't know. I kind of felt like that was artificially inflating the difficulty a little bit.
It is.
And I don't feel like they really needed to do that.
Yeah.
I learned something today. I was listening to Retronauts, which is a great podcast. Everyone listening probably knows that show. But they were talking about Ninja Gaiden 3 and how the Western adaptation of Ninja Gaiden 3 is so much harder than the Japanese version. They made it so like you have to hit enemies more frequently before they die. They increased damage that's dealt to you. They did everything they could to inflate the difficulty because they did not want this to be a weekend renter. And I didn't know this, but apparently Japanese and North American cultures are very different, and that in the regard that at least when this game came out, when Ninja Gaiden 3 came out, Japanese video game players didn't rent games; they just bought games. Like rental, as far as I understand, wasn't legal. It wasn't legal to rent video games. Which is great if you're a video game developer or a publisher. But here in the United States, we could fucking rent games. So when it came over, they were like, wait, we want people to buy this game, so make it so that kids can't beat it in the weekend. So I don't know. I like stories like that because when I was in middle school, I always heard like how much more difficult video games were in Japan. Yeah, because like all like the Final Fantasies and stuff like that are tougher. So there you go.
Does this game belong on the NES Classic?
Yeah, like 100%.
Thought you might say that,
homie. This is not a joke. I have a new game in my top 5 NES games. Like this is Ninja Gaiden is fucking there. Like it is right there next to Ghosts and Goblins. Like it is fucking there.
Damn,
like
right.
I am sad that I'm done with this game. I really want to play
the second one.
I want to play the second one real bad. I want to play the second one and I want to play the third one. I'm kind of scared of the third one because of all the artificial difficulty.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do want to play them.
Okay.
I'm down. Very good game. Very good game. Very much a Dave game.
Okay.
Like this is like very much in my wheelhouse. I loved it. Every fucking minute of it.
I'm glad you had a happy experience.
Even those 4 hours. It's crazy because it's like, I don't know. There's just something about practicing a thing until you can do it. There's just something that reward is so nice. It doesn't even matter. It's crazy because it's like it doesn't even matter. It's a fucking video game. It doesn't matter. It's got no bearing on my life, but it's like it's just enjoyable to do it. And I got that feeling where it's like you and I talked about this a long time ago. I think on the Final Fight episode, where I kind of get this brawler mentality where it's like I played level 6 so many fucking times that I was thinking about other things while I was doing it.
Yeah,
and I kind of my mind got to wander a little bit, and then every now and then
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, right, exactly, and it would snap back and be like, all right, now I got to fucking focus.
Have you heard of that from Dragon Ball Super?
No, tell me about that.
That is the ultimate technique is Ultra Instinct, where
Ultra Instinct,
where your body just reacts on its own.
Is that the sequel to Killer Instinct?
Yep, Ultra Instinct. which that is supposedly Goku's final and most powerful form.
Really?
Is
Saber Wolf.
Saber Wolf, where he turns into Saber Wolf.
Turns into Saber. He's like,
Vegeta turns into Orc.
I don't even need a tail anymore. They're like, I thought you were a monkey. He's like, I don't know. I thought you were a monkey or a vegetable.
Yeah, pretty close.
No, I didn't know that. How is Dragon Ball Super really good?
I love it.
I heard it's good.
It's got its detractors, but I think it's really good.
Is that the one that started off kind of rocky and then like got really
Animation
good?
was kind of rocky when it first started.
That's okay.
And I saw they released one of the movies at the theater I went to go see, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm sad that it's going to end pretty soon. Like it's a limited run.
It'll never end though, right? I mean, right?
I mean, maybe. I mean, it did go away for like 20 years. So
there was like 20 years with nothing.
It was 10 or 20. Yeah, like it ended a long time ago. Then it trickled over in the U.S. and then ended when I was in high school. And Dragon Ball Super started last year. Like
I've kind of fallen off my Dragon Ball Fighters playing because of Ninja Gaiden and because of Monster Hunter World.
That's fair.
Man, that Monster Hunter World, that is an overwhelming hard game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's kicking my ass.
But you like it, or it's just
I do. I like it a lot, but it's kind of weird playing it and Ninja Gaiden like at the same time because it's like I feel like they're both difficult games, but it's like Ninja Gaiden I understand. You know what I mean? It's like there's no crafting system in Ninja Gaiden. I never have to worry about did I upgrade my katana enough? Is that the problem? Is that why I can't beat Jocko? Do I need to like upgrade my katana 2 more times?
Katana and find the secret.
Right.
Yeah,
Do I need to kill Jason Voorhees 45 times and skin him to make a new katana? Because Jason Voorhees is definitely a regular enemy in this game.
Well, that sounds like I should ask, do you have any achievements in this game?
I do have achievements for this game. I've got a couple. My first achievement I've got is Big Wheel Keeps On Turning. In order to unlock Big Wheel Keeps On Turning, you need to transition from one stage to the next while the fire wheel is still active.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite thing to do. I love going into it's so stupid, but it's like in level 6-2, you can pick up the fire wheel at the end of the fucking stage and you can go into 6-3 ablaze. And it's dumb because there's no one around at the beginning of 6-3 to kill, but I just feel like, what's up, motherfuckers? I'm a ninja. I'm on fire. What's
my ninja name? Chili Dog.
That's right. Oh, man. I wish Chili Dog would have gotten that spell in the Call of Cthulhu game.
Hey, you did.
I got the fire wheel.
Well, you turn yourself.
Oh, but that's a little different. That hurt me. That hurt Chili Dog.
That's true. You still get it.
My second achievement I've got is Poor Man's Crusagram. In order to unlock Poor Man's Crusagram, you need to utilize the sword glitch. Are you familiar with the sword glitch?
I am not.
Anytime you jump in the game, if you press down and swing your sword, if you do it rapidly, you can swing your sword so many goddamn times. As opposed to just hitting the sword swing button. So it is a technique that is used to kill bosses really quickly. I cannot use it on bosses.
I've never seen it.
But yeah, it is a thing that you can do. So in order to unlock that, that's what you got to do. Poor Man's Crusagram. Of course, everybody knows the Crusagram from Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Super rare drop.
The best fucking sword in the game. It will break the game, which it did for me. It was great. I have no idea how hard that game is because I got the Crusagram just randomly by chance.
I've played that game 5 or 6 times all the way through and never gotten that drop before.
I love it.
So then you got it, and then Josh was like, "What is that?" Then Josh farmed it till he got 2
of them. Yeah. Do you have any achievements, Tyler?
I've got 2. The first one, Uchiha Itachi.
That is a name from Naruto.
It is. And he is famous for his shuriken jutsu. So you kill 100 enemies with shuriken.
Nice. With the windmill? That'd be pretty baller if you could do that.
Just
keep it going? No, the windmill shuriken, the one that you throw, and as long as you dodge it, it keeps going. That'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, because they have those giant shuriken.
Oh, yeah, in Naruto, the ones they wear on their back. Yeah. They're essentially like, I have one inventory slot. I can either put a backpack there or a giant ninja star.
Shuriken. Don't worry, Naruto will just pretend he's one of these. It's fine.
Or a big Totino's pizza roll. That's what I would like. Just a big pizza roll
Pizza
to wear on
style,
my
yeah,
back.
it's
Pizza
Genkai,
style.
yeah.
I like it.
Then my other one is Taijutsu Master. Another Naruto reference. That is
Taijutsu.
Taijutsu is hand to hand.
Oh, okay. That's right. It's not Ty Pennington's fighting style.
Abuse, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did something come out about him?
I think he had there. That's why he wasn't on the show anymore. There were some allegations of some sort of abuse.
We are going to flip this house, but first we're going to try out taijutsu on our spouses.
Yeah. That's when you beat a level without swinging your katana.
Okay, cool. That is possible.
Mm-hmm.
People do pacifism runs of this game, which I think is amazing. I didn't watch any of them, so clearly I don't think it's that amazing. I was just flipping through YouTube, and I was like,
it's an amazing thought to have.
I know. It's like, oh, such a cool concept. Next. Next video. Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
I had fun today.
Yeah, dude.
I'm really hot.
Yeah, man.
It's hot in here.
It is warming up.
Yeah.
And we are covered in
blankets. We are literally draped right now.
Yep.
Before we close things out,
Mm-hmm.
before we end this show, I have a few questions for you. The first of those questions would be, if you were to give this game
Mm-hmm.
a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would you give it?
I'd have to give this the difficult and somewhat grotesque Orochimaru snake skin beard whenever he is molting and doing his substitution jutsu where he sheds his skin. So that on his face.
Why?
Because this game has its horror elements
okay.
and ninja elements.
Okay, cool. If you were to give this game a pair of glasses, Tyler, what kind of glasses would you give it?
The round
Medic ninja. Yeah.
of Kabuto, Orochimaru's medic.
I picked up on your
ninja,
theme.
Yeah, sidekick.
Why is that?
Because
he's a ninja.
Because he's a ninja and he's a villain and very difficult. Later in Shippuden,
Oh,
he's
really?
super fucking powerful.
Cool.
Yep.
Because he does not seem very powerful when I met him in the series.
He's not. I mean, he's a skilled ninja, but like.
But his
later
skills
on, he gets
are like an
very
office
strong.
management. They're not like ninja skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and medical jutsu, but yeah.
But mainly like Cinefax.
I mean, Orochimaru dies and he sews Orochimaru's body to his own and gets some fucked up powers.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I don't know why he did Orochimaru, not the death god, but whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. I got a few more questions for you.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
If you were to buy this game on price charting, how much do you think you would pay for it used?
I feel like
Loose.
there are a lot of copies out there.
Not tight. I'm not looking for a tight copy of Ninja Gaiden. I'm looking for the loosest possible.
Just the sluttiest copy.
Just the sloppiest, sluttiest copy that you can find.
Loosest slots.
Scratches, corroded conductors, just the loosest.
But just need someone to love it, clean it up.
Yeah.
That's all it needs.
Little TLC?
I'm gonna say $13.
Actual retail value of Ninja Gaiden used loose for the NES on price charting at the time of this recording is $9.12. You were very
good.
close.
It's a good price.
I would buy that
It's a good price.
in a heartbeat.
Yep.
I would buy that. Honestly, if I find this game and or Ghosts and Goblins when we are at the Louisville Arcade Expo in this first weekend in March, I will buy those games for sure.
I think if anybody has like perler bead art of like Ghosts and Goblins, that you should get that. Display. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Of like him chucking a spear or
Yeah.
I guess a dagger, but I feel like
Dagger's a god
I feel like
weapon.
the lance or whatever is more iconic.
Yeah.
Despite the fact it sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
You know what I learned after we did our Ghosts and Goblins episode?
What?
Some of those bosses are immune to weapons. Never knew that because I always use the dagger. Like, get the dagger, you're good to go. Nothing's immune to the dagger. But, like, the dragon, for example, immune to the lance.
Shit.
Just can't kill him with the lance. And then there are some other, like, all the other bosses have immunities to weapons. Like, the Lucifers, immune to axes. So it's just kind of weird.
Oh man, yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah, just another level of weird
shit on it,
difficulty
yeah.
for the game. Yeah. Tyler.
Got any more of them questions?
I do. I have a quiz that I put together, but I am just about to fucking bail on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. We are running.
We're running
pretty
really late because I just did story time for too long. And I
It was
regret
good. It was
that.
fun story time.
It wasn't. But thank you. It's very kind. So what do you, I'm going to leave it up to you. What do you think? Do you want to do it?
We save it for later if you want.
Yeah, well, it's not. This is a one-time use quiz.
Let's blaze through it then.
All right, okay. This quiz, Tyler, is called Ninja Video Games Quiz. There's the key to this.
After playing this, I was like, we should do like Ninja Month, where you play 4 ninja games.
It would be very easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many ninja games. Here's the twist to this one. You may have thought you figured it out already. You're like, oh, these are all ninja video games. That's the name of the quiz. The twist is these are all ninja video games or video games that star or feature a ninja that we have covered on this very show.
Oh, damn. So a level of embarrassment to the
right. Would you still like to take the quiz?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Some of these are hard. Some of them are not. Statement 1. You'll know if it's a hard one because it's a really long statement. I'm trying to give you stuff to hook into, like number 1. Mm-hmm. On episode 186, we talked about this side-scrolling action stealth video game developed by Clay Entertainment and published by Microsoft Studios for Xbox 360 and Windows in 2012.
Mark of the Ninja.
Mark of the Ninja is correct. I didn't even need to get through a whole description.
I thought about that just the other day.
Was it because of Ninja Gaiden?
Yep.
It does. It feels similar, doesn't it? I mean, there's not that stealth element, but here's what. Okay, man, what I love about Ninja Gaiden is like as long as everything's calm, as long as you're in rhythm and you're doing things right. But the moment you fuck up, everything turns to shit, just like it does in Mark of the Ninja.
Life.
Yeah, like that train that we're just riding to the death station. Sometimes it gets derailed. Statement 2. On episode 374, Tyler, we talked about a platform game developed by Megadev and published by Adult Swim Games for Windows in 2013.
House of Dead Ninjas.
Yes, judges are saying yes. It is Super House of Dead Ninjas. However, House of Dead Ninjas was the free version, so we will accept that. You're good. You're doing really good. Number 3. On episode 104, we talked about this action-adventure game by Konami. It was released for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1991. It is the first game in the Japanese video game series Ganbare Goemon to have a Western release.
Legend of the Mystical Ninja?
The Legend of the Mystical Ninja is correct. Not to be confused with the Legend of the Hidden Temple. Number 4, on episode 352, we talked about this SNES fighting game based on pop culture characters. It was produced by Konami and released in 1993. Konami produced a different fighting game based on the same franchise for the NES and the Sega Genesis, featuring different casts of characters.
Samurai Showdown?
Think about a popular franchise in the early 90s.
That had ninjas in it.
Mm-hmm. Very popular franchise with 4 ninjas, which each have a different color assigned to them. And they each have their own special weapon that they use. One of them does machines.
Oh, Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters is correct. Okay. Number 5, on episode 292, we talked about this beat-em-up platform video game for the Super NES. It was developed by Malibu Interactive, published by Sony ImageSoft, and was released in 1994. The game is based on the film of the same name.
Do 3 Ninjas Kick Back?
3 Ninjas Kick Back is correct. Very good. Very good. Number 6, Tyler. On episode 140, we talked about this role-playing video game developed and published by Square for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1991. This is a softball. The game features a prince who is also a ninja.
Read it to me again?
You bet. Did I fucked you up by saying it was a softball? Yeah, I sure did. I didn't do that on purpose. All right, let's see. On episode 140, we talked about this RPG, which was developed and published by Square for the SNES in 1991. The game has a character who is a prince, but also a ninja. Correct. Do you know Edge's last name?
Lord.
Edgelord. Edgelord Kyle is his full name. Correct. Number 7. On episode 411, we talked about this fighting game by SNK for the Sega Genesis. In contrast to other fighting games at the time, which were set in modern times and focused primarily on hand-to-hand combat, this game is set in feudal-era Japan and is one of the first fighting games to focus primarily on weapon-based combat after the success of Capcom's Street Fighter II.
Bushido Blade?
That is actually Samurai Showdown.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Number 8. On episode 404, episode not found, we talked about this tactical role-playing game for the Sega Genesis that came out in 1993. The game features a were-rat thief who can be promoted to the role of ninja.
Shining Force 2.
That is Shining Force 2. Slade. Yes, is the name of the anthropomorphic rat who loves to fuck.
Yeah.
I made one of those things up. Number 9, on episode 191, we talked about this 3D fighting game published by Square and Sony for the PlayStation. It features one-on-one armed combat. Its name refers to the Japanese warrior code of honor.
Bushido Blade.
That is Bushido Blade, correct. Number 10, the last question. On episode 269, we talked about this action platform video game developed by CA Production and published by Red Entertainment and Hudson for the SNES. It was brought to North America in 1995. The player takes on the role of a ninja cyborg on his path to take revenge on an opposing ninja faction.
The Blockbuster exclusive.
That is correct. You're on the right track. You know the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Super difficult.
Yeah.
Started with an H?
It did. If you were to, let's say you're in a Shakespearean play, maybe, and you want to get some advice from a woman who lives in a swamp. She's not a witch. She's a rhymes with rag.
Hagora. I fucking what is it? Something.
Hagane.
We'll thank you.
Half credit. Judges say you got it. Hagane, the final conflict. You did very good. That was a tough quiz.
We bring our own shit.
You did very good. I could not have done that. That's actually not as harsh as the quiz you gave me where it's like, who said this on our show?
Yeah. Yep. That is the harshest quiz that's ever been given.
I do want to bring that up.
Yep. If you didn't, I was about to. Oh. Well, that was good. That was good. I wish somebody had been there with me for that one.
Oh, to help out?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought you fucking nailed it.
You gonna cut to the quick now?
Yeah, that's all. That's all I got, man. I do have a little bit of trivia. I think this is interesting. First of all, the commercial of this game is hilarious. It involves a kid sneaking into, I assume, his own house to take his own copy of Ninja Gaiden and play it. But this is actually what I really wanted to get to. The person who did the art and some of the writing for this game, Masato Kato, or Kato, it might be Kato, is also the scriptwriter of Chrono Trigger. Xenogears, Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy XI, and parts of Final Fantasy VII. So
we got better.
I thought that was, well, what do you mean? Ninja Gaiden's pretty fucking good. Not the story.
Okay.
The art, which is mainly what they did.
You wrote story. Okay.
No, the story presentation and stuff like that. So super.
Xenogears is something I want to do eventually, but that is a rough beast.
I never finished it. I've started it 4 times. I own it, and I've never finished it. I just got really bored with it every time.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's and I feel like that era might be too far gone to really go back and play it.
Might be. We'll find out.
Yep.
That's a very long one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very,
that's
very
like,
long. Yeah.
It'd be a thing.
Yeah.
So, no rush. So thanks for listening, everybody. Find the show on iTunes, not SoundCloud,
nope.
iTunes,
Fuck
Stitcher,
SoundCloud. That's what we say. YouTube though.
Yeah, got that YouTube jam. So don't miss the next episode. We're going to be talking about...
We got some different options.
Yeah.
I want to do
I like your idea.
I want to do Miss Pac-Man. What's up next on the NES Classic is Pac-Man. Mm-hmm. We already talked about that as part of the Ready Player One series. Mm-hmm. We were on that Ready Player One dick before the movie was even announced. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I'm not saying we had anything to do with it.
But you can't say we didn't.
That is true. You can say
Prove it.
I get
Prove it.
Right? Prove it. I like that one. Mm-hmm. So we've already talked about Pac-Man, and I heard this rumor that Tenjin made a version of Miss Pac-Man for the NES that is co-op. So I want to experience that.
I'm down.
And also, it's a nice, fluffy episode that we can do before the Louisville Arcade Expo.
Yep. So much fluff. Sounds good to me. And then we'll be filling in because we'll hit a streak of games we've already done.
Right, yeah.
So I think
Super
we're going
Mario
to
Bros.
fill
And all
in,
that.
games for the NES that we wanted to do. But
Mario was missing, Mario's Time Machine, Mario Teacher's Typing, all those. How many of those had NES releases? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Were they? I don't know because I've never played any of those games.
Yeah. I rented Mario's Time Machine a few times and had no clue what I was
What is
doing.
that for? SNES?
For SNES,
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. So we'll definitely do those.
Yeah.
I'm going to speed run them.
Set the world record for Mario was missing.
Yeah. I wonder what that is. You do our thing. I'm going to look it up.
Let's see. Hey, do you like intros where we like open shit? We do too. So if you want to send us something, you send it to TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, PO Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. Hey, do you want to call us? You leave a voicemail. We're going to take those. We're just, running over today. So you can leave us a voicemail at 270-883-2555. We got a Patreon.
We do.
Patreon.com/TADPOG. People are amazing. They're still giving us money for this mediocre product, and we couldn't be happier about it.
Mediocre plus. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Mediocre plus. But look, once we get to $6,000 a month, we're going to have some baller art.
Hand-drawn Dave art.
Every episode. Until I get tired of it.
Let's see. And what else did we do? We have an Instagram, tadpog_podcast.
That's where we post all our nudes.
Yeah, Facebook.com/tadpog.
Are you allowed to post naked pictures on Instagram?
No.
Really?
Twitter, yes. Instagram, no.
Well, yeah, I knew Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Trust me.
My dick's all over Twitter.
Yeah, for that reason. I'm not on Insta.
And hey, plug for the Tadpog Nation. That is the private group within the Tadpog page where everybody posts their fucked up shit.
Levels. So, we got levels on levels on levels. It's crazy. I love it.
Almost 200 in that group. So
yeah, that's
almost 800 for our page and almost 200 in the
I'm
nation.
ready for that. Yeah. I'm ready to cross that 800 threshold. I am. But I'm really looking forward to reaching that 1,000 mark on Facebook.
Fuck yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're like, I don't want to give these fuckers money, but look, you've gotten this far into the podcast.
But I have 1,000 Russian bots.
Right.
Go ahead.
What am I going to do with these? I guess I could send out weird PSN party invites, or I could just put them on Facebook. Like Tadpog.
Involve them in an investigation into Russian probes. Well, whatever, it's fine. Hey, 1,000 more likes.
Yeah, I could rig an election with these, or I could give Tadpog 1,000 Facebook likes. Speedrun world record for Mario's Time Machine is 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
All right. But we can do that. Let's see if we can do that.
I fully commit to watching that speedrun before we record.
Yep.
Might be all that I do.
Hey, our theme song is Moves by Sycamore Drive. Link to that track found in the show notes at tadpog.com.
Mm-hmm. You could also just write Sycamore Drive a letter, and he'll probably send it to you.
Yeah, he'll send you the sheet music.
Yeah, exactly. And I also want to thank Platinum member Brett Miller for recently upping his donation on Patreon. Thank you, Brett. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're just pennies away from custom art each episode.
Mere pennies.
Mm-hmm. Just
give us your pennies
for the cost of a 2013 Kia a month. You can get hand drawn Dave art. I don't understand. It's just small sacrifice.
Just give the boy a car every month. He just wants to draw you some art. That's all right. Hurley He Boy and
Hurley He Boy.
Hurley He Boy.
What's Hurley He Boy?
That's SNL. That's the Hurley He landscaping business or whatever.
Oh no, I'm not familiar with that.
Because it's Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. Because Adam Sandler just want to.
Oh shit!
Just want to mow your lawn.
Oh yeah.
Let the boy mow your lawn.
Good lord, I forgot all about that skit. I thought you were on that Hugo Hurley again.
No.
I was like, who's Hurley He?
Hurley He, not Hurley She.
She?
Fine.
Yeah. Fucking judgy.
Yeah. How you want to close this out, Dave?
Like ninjas.
Okay.
My favorite ninja.
All right.
That's not a turtle or a rat.
That's slim list, but okay.
I know.
So until next time.
You didn't get any of the bells off. No, none of that's picked up. It's fine.
That is my favorite ninja.
Yeah, favorite ninja definitely is the dummy with all the bells on it.
Bell dummy.
From Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The bell dummy. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
Go Capricorn. Does your penis ever talk to Nikki?
No.
See, mine talks to Melissa.
What does it say?
It has a Spanish accent.
Oh, really?
It's the funniest thing.
You really? Can you do a little for me?
Hola, Lisa.
That's awesome.
And I'll wiggle it. Give me a kiss, por favor.
That's funny. I like it.
Miss you.
Mine just gets sick. Oh, he's throwing up again. Pat him on the back. Hold his hair.
But there's your stinger.
Yeah, it's good. We nailed it.